Alright, so I guess it was all the way back in August when I shot the last update from the fish room. So many things have changed, and I have a lot to talk about. First of all, I wanted to mention all the fish that I had. When I went back and took a look at the video, I didn't realize actually how many fish I actually had in here that I've sold over the last few months. So I did have a bunch of Socolophi, some Obi zebras, some shallow sai, and some F1 Chilumba, and I've sold all of those fish. And I've also sold the first group of Mazobo Magungas that I had. You might remember them from the last video as well. All the remaining Mangano, if you remember, I had a whole bunch of Mangano because I had that really nice breeding trio that was just breeding like crazy for me. And so I've sold quite a few of the Mangano, and all the Mangano that I have left are right here in this top tank. So another thing to point out would be the yellow labs. If you remember, again on the last video, I had quite a large group of yellow labs in here, and they've been picked through pretty heavily the last 3 weeks, I'd say, and I probably have about a dozen left out of a group of, I think I had around 47 or so to begin with. So sold a lot of the yellow labs, and so that's a good thing. Another thing I wanted to point out, if you see over here on the left hand side, in September I went to a local fish auction in my area here, and I picked up a sponge filter really cheap for each of the 40 gallons, and I just have a little air pump running these guys just to add some extra filtration and some extra oxygen to the water in these tanks, and they've been working out really well. So let's talk about some of the new fish that I have in this tank. Let's just see if I can zoom in a little bit here. So I managed to pick up a trio of Elongatus Lacoma Island, and these guys are wild caughts. Really beautiful fish, and I picked them up kind of spur of the moment. Probably shouldn't have grabbed them, but I couldn't resist, and unfortunately I can't really, I'm kind of scared to mix them in my 75 because I'm scared that they're going to fight with some of the other fish that I have in there. There's the male there, he's the blue guy there with the stripes, and the females are these two, I believe they're both over there. Well, that one right there, that nice yellow fish right there, that's the female. There's some really nice color, really nice looking females with these fish. So yeah, I have a trio of them. I probably shouldn't have picked them up. I have them in here and they are for sale, but they're doing great in here, and it really doesn't bother me if I don't sell them. Hoping that maybe eventually they're going to breed. And I really enjoy watching them anyway, so they're nice and happy in here and healthy. I've had them for, I don't know, probably, I'm going to say a month and a half, I guess, they've been in here. So I also have in this tank, I moved over all of my red cap Nadumbi, and I started to advertise these guys in December, and I've been selling them quite a few of them actually since I advertised them, and they're going pretty quick. People around here really seem to like them. So right there is kind of a nice looking male right there. He's got a little bit of color on him. Right at the bottom there. What else is in here that I can talk about? No, I think I have everybody in this tank. So this tank's pretty well stocked, and like I said, I'm moving the red cap Nadumbi, and they're selling quite well. So we're going to go down here to the 40 gallon, and again I just added the sponge filter right on the left hand side there, and down here I have what's left of my Travasseau Chilumba and Zebra Long Pelvic. And again, I've been advertising these guys in December along with the Red Cap and the Dumby, and they've been selling really well. I have to say that the last 3 weeks, just right around Christmas there, I've been selling fish like crazy. It's been non-stop around here. It's been awesome. So I've moved a lot of fish in the last 3 weeks, and really happy about that, because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep up with the breeding, because I had all these fish and didn't seem to be a lot of interest in them. But it got cold around here, and people just started to kind of come out and started looking for some fish to put in their aquarium. So it's been great. Really enjoying meeting new people and selling them my fish, and I think people are pretty happy when they come over and have a look at the fish. So I'm going to get down and kind of try and give you a little bit closer of a look at some of these guys, because they have some really nice color. So just bear with me here. So yeah, here's a better look at the Zebra Long Pelvic and the Travesay Chilumba. So you can see a nice male long pelvic. He's just hanging out under the rock there. Got some great color on these guys. I think they're overlooked a little bit when people were first coming over in this tank, just because they get kind of skittish in this bottom tank, and everybody kind of runs and hides. But once you kind of point them out to people, you know, they're just going to be a gorgeous fish for the people that have picked them up. So really happy to be moving these guys, and kind of wish I could keep a few of them myself, because they're pretty cool fish. But just wanted to show you some of the colors and show you what these guys look like. And there's a couple of Chilumba males and one of the females there. So yeah, these guys are starting to get thinned out. You know, people are picking them up, and really happy about that. So let's move on, and I'll show you what's been going on in the rest of the tanks. Alright, and over here real quick are my 2 10-gallons. The top one again is just a quarantine medical tank. Nothing much going on in there right now. And the bottom one here, I have another group of Mesobo and a few yellow labs in here. It seems like these guys have been taking forever to grow. The Mesobo that I have seem to take a long time to kind of get big, but they are growing and they're healthy, so these guys are doing alright. I'll show you the other 2 10s. Alright, so lots going on in these 10 gallons. I have a group of Elongatus Choueri and a group of Travesay Mandas growing up in the bottom part. These guys are starting to get a little bit of size, and the Mandas especially are growing really, really fast. I actually just bought a small group of them down to my breeder buddy. He's the guy who I got the Mandas from in the first place, so I just brought him some fry to grow up. In the left breeder basket, I have a group of Seleuci, and these fish are actually my neighbors, and his Seleuci bred in his tank, and he wanted to keep the fry. He wants to grow them up and add them to his group, and maybe sell some of them as well. So I'm actually just kind of babysitting them for a week until he gets his 10 gallons set up, and then they're going to go back over to his place. Something really cool that I picked up in the right hand breeder basket is a group of Iceberg OB, and you guys will probably see a little bit more of these guys as they grow up, and I do have a few pictures of them, but they're a man-made fish, but they're a really, really nice looking hap, I guess, and I think they're going to be gorgeous. You know, these guys are really small right now, but it's going to be kind of fun growing them up, and I don't think I'm going to have any trouble getting rid of them around here. So yeah, I'm excited about that, and you guys can follow along with me as those guys get bigger and get a little bit more color. So down here in this 10 gallon, I have another group of Travesay Manda, and in the breeder basket I have a group of Mesobo Magengas. And again, these guys are doing good. The Mesobos seem to take a while to get any size, but they are growing and they're healthy. And the Travesay Mandas seem to grow really, really fast. So That's good. Hopefully I'll have lots of fry to sell in probably 2 or 3 months. They should be, well, a couple months. They should be pretty good size. So excited about that. So here's a quick look at the Salusi. The Chouari and the Mandas. Still no color on the Mandas. It's actually really hard to tell what are male, which ones are male and female, but they are definitely growing quick, so hopefully soon I'll be able to pick them apart. And there's those iceberg OBs. We're definitely going to be doing some videos of these guys as they grow. And then down here real quick, just have some more of the Mazobo and some more of the Mandas. So now we'll move along and I'll just show you what's going on in the 29 gallon. Alright, so here's the 29 gallon. As you can see, the yellow labs are kind of going crazy right now. If you remember in my last video, I had these yellow labs in a 10 gallon, and I've since moved them over here to the 29, and they're doing really well, getting a little bit of size. So hopefully in another month or two, I'll be able to move them into the 40 breeders and be able to advertise them for sale. But they're looking really nice, have some really nice color on them. Up in the top 2 breeder baskets, I have a couple groups of Elongatus Chouari. So I have a lot of Chouari fry growing up right now, which is great. And these guys are looking really nice and growing pretty quick. They're actually almost ready to be put into a 10 gallon. And then back down in the bottom here, just a few days ago I did go down, as I mentioned, to see my breeder buddy and brought him those Manda fry. But I picked up 4 wild-caught peacocks and 1 F1 peacock. So I picked up 2 wild-caught red-top Lawandas, 2 wild-caught blue neons, and 1 F1 Sunshine Malari. If that's how you say it. These guys are 3-inch fish, and they got some really nice color for their size. So I'm pretty happy to get them, and it's funny because you're kind of watching them, and I really want to keep a couple of them and put them in my 75, but I did bring them up here to sell, so I'm just kind of letting them settle in here a little bit, make sure that they're healthy and that they're eating fine, which they are. So hopefully another week or so I'll advertise these guys for sale. So let's just see if I can get a bit of a closer look for you. So that's the Sunshine in the corner there. One of the blue neons. Red top Lawanda. The other blue neon. And then the other Lawanda right there. So yeah, these guys are looking pretty nice. Can't wait to put them for sale, and hopefully people will be interested in them. Alright, well, I think that's going to wrap it up for the video. I wanted to once again say thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and supporting my channel, and we'll see you again real soon.